I am now in a place called Diriyah. This is the original home of the Saudi royal family and the first capital of the Saudi state. As soon as you enter into this development, there's a museum that showcases the rich history of Saudi Arabia. You've got modern, contemporary architecture overlooking history. This is the museum part. It tells you everything about the history of this place. This is a welcome drink and a date. This area is famous for its mud brick buildings and is also a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. I'm now in one of the homes and just looking at all the architecture that comes with it. They got wooden ceilings. This is a family tree from the royal family, starting from the bottom all the way to the current one. This is a sculpture of this entire area. We are currently here. I'm now entering into one of the museums. I think this one's dedicated to horses. So I am about to watch a traditional dance called Sambi. This is how the Saudis dance, especially at wedding celebrations. Let's watch. Tourism and cultural destinations in Riyadh. There's a lot to offer. They've got museums, they've got cafes and restaurants, and they even have like these 3D light displays, but they're in the evening. I am now going to a place called Boulevard World. This is basically an amusement park in Riyadh. This is seasonal and only open during winter time. There's basically a segment on several countries in there, each one representing everything that the country's famous for. Let's go check it out. Shukran. If you are planning on coming to Riyadh, I would highly suggest downloading this app called webook.com. It basically covers all of the activities and events going on in the city. A lot of events actually get booked out, so you should book it in advance, especially over the weekends. So the first country that I'm entering is China. That is how they make Syrian ice cream. I am now entering Greece. You can see those Roman hats. Those who haven't been to Santorini, they think that all of the buildings are white and blue. But there's only in reality 2 or 3 blue domes in Santorini. So this place probably looks more like Santorini than Santorini looks like Santorini. They've got all 3 pyramids lined up. They're actually huge, like this is me in comparison to them. All of the detail, all the interior, they have been so diligent with the way they've designed this place. It's honestly shocking. The crazy thing about this place is that it was actually built in 7 days. Oh my god, it's the most beautiful sunset right now. And this is Japan. This structure is actually huge. This is the market. They sell boba teas and all things Japanese. They got shops with all the anime figures. They're so cute. I've made it to Paris. These are Italian cars that actually go into the water. So since this place is seasonal, most of the things here change every year. They even have animals here. There's giraffes eating from the food from the kids. And this is my hometown of Iran. They've got handmade Persian rugs everywhere, what we're known for. These are the famous Iranian crisps. They are so good. Sorry. This is what they look like. Honestly, nothing beats Iranian crisps. I'm not even saying that because I'm from Iran. On the way back, I'm getting into the telecabin to take me to Boulevard City. I am currently in a place called Boulevard City. It's actually called Times Square because it's inspired by Times Square in New York. But obviously the Saudi version. It's absolutely amazing. The energy, the vibe, the lights. That's a wrap. Honestly, I would highly recommend visiting Boulevard City and Boulevard World if you are planning to visit Riyadh. It was super fun and yeah, so much to do. About to try camel burger. Never tried it before, but never say never, right? Oh my god, it looks so juicy. So this is camel meat with cheese and fries. And this is the camel burger. I'm looking forward to trying it. So first, you've got to put gloves on. Check out the juice. Ooh, honestly, it's like one of the best burgers I've ever had. If you're in Saudi, I recommend it. I've just got to Jeddah airport and this is actually the biggest aquarium in an airport in the world, so here you have it. And I'm starting my day off by going to an Islamic exhibition. So this exhibition is literally right next to the airport. You can see planes in the background. This is actually held every 2 years and it's based on the quote in the Quran that basically says, and God created the heavens and the earth and everything in between. This is the in-between. It's a very futuristic place, but at the same time it represents so much history. All of these are holy books. God, this Quran is huge. I can't emphasize how big this is. So I am destined to go to Mecca tonight. These are the sheets that they use for the Kaaba.
Pages are as thin as a human hair.
Wow.
And the calligraphy are written by Paul.
This Quran in front of me took 2,000 hours to make, and each sheet is made of glass that is as thin as a human hair. So this behind me, I'll show you in a second, is based on industrial oil that is constantly moving. You can see it changing and shifting, and it represents life never being the same and constantly changing. And then there's parts that fall under the ground and get pumped up back into the oil. That represents if you fall, don't be negative, there's always a second chance.
The artist chose the color black because black usually absorbs light, but here we can see reflections, so it's as if there's light in every darkness.
Yeah. This place is actually open until May, so if anyone does want to come, I would highly recommend it. I am currently at the Corniche. It's basically a strip alongside the sea, and honestly it's got such a nice energy. There's like cafes around and restaurants. This is a waterfront called Sigala. There's a little tiny island here and the watercolor is so pretty. Let me show you. So like greeny, corally, really pretty. I'm actually in the queue to rent a bike to go cycle along this strip. These are the bikes. I can't wait to start. This is the route that I'm currently cycling on. The colourful parts are for pedestrians walking and the rest are for cyclists. And as you can see, there's palm trees absolutely everywhere. You guys, I've never cycled with an abaya before. I've literally had to like tie it around with my hair bobble. And this is the Jeddah sign. It's overlooking the ocean and it's just time for sunset. I have now come to the historic area of Balad. This is where the oldest homes of Jeddah are. There's such a cute, cozy vibe to this old town. Honestly, I am so in love with these streets. They're so unique. How cute is this cat? Hello. This is one of the alleyways. There's just herbs and spices from all around the world lined up. And that's where the little cute cat is. Buildings behind me and all over this area, you can see wooden balconies called roshans. These basically allow cold air coming in without the use of AC. And that's how they used to traditionally keep the spaces cold. These are the roshans that I'm talking about. They're very old and wooden and they preserve energy, airflow.
Okay.
So this place is called Souk El Badu. This is the Bedouin market. Here they sell everything traditional, including clothes, fabrics, and oud. I am gonna try the burqa or the niqab. And then when you eat, they usually lift it up.
Yes.
And then they put it back down. This is traditional headscarf. It's like street food. This is called balad. It's basically chickpeas and cumin, salt and pepper, vinegar and lemon juice, and tomatoes and onions. I'm about to try it. It's a bit tangy and like spicy, but it is so tasty. Up next is this dessert. It's got banana, dates, and honey and a bunch of other stuff. I'm just trying to like understand the flavor because there's so much to it. Everywhere you go, you see people praying in the streets when it's time for prayer. I am now going to the historic Hajj route. Hi guys, I am now in AlUla. This is my final stop before I leave Saudi Arabia. I caught the taxi last night from Medina to AlUla. If you want to see my Medina vlog, it's in a separate video. But this is what the car journey was like. I'm driving to AlUla. Look at the car. This is a taxi. I'm so scared. Am I gonna make it? The guy's going like 180 miles per hour. That's the wheel. It's got sellotape on it. The driver was basically driving like 180 miles per hour. I was so terrified. The car was broken down, but I made it alive and I'm here and I want to take you with me. This is my guide Thamer. He will be showing me around all the special parts in AlUla. I'm gonna link his details in the bio, so if you are visiting AlUla, contact him. Before anything, we need coffee, coffee, coffee. So I am in my first stop of the day. It's called Harata Viewpoint. As you can see behind, the view is incredible, but it is a little bit windy. This is the view of the surroundings. The sunset here must be incredible. And over here you see the city. This is all AlUla. In the middle you can see the old AlUla. I'll be going there shortly to see what it was like back in the days, but a little bit further you can see the more newly built houses. Put these chairs and tables all around, and at night time you can make a fire, but imagine sitting here with this view. Restaurant up there that serves food, but they're only open from certain times.
The coffee machine.
Yeah.
And the coffee machine is very expensive.
Up next I'm going to a spot called Moriah. If you don't already know, that is a building made of mirror, and that's where they hold concerts and events. Just make sure you book your tickets in advance because they do get sold out. Tickets are 95 Saudi riyals, meaning about £20. So this is the view. It's actually a very tall building. And you see your own reflection with this backdrop. Those are all hotels. They're like little igloos in the middle of the mountain. This is honestly such a cool place and I highly recommend it if you are coming to AlUla. So amongst these formations, this rock in particular looks like a woman looking in the sky. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I definitely can. And this one right here, it kind of looks like a man, a sad man with a sad face. Next up, we've come to a place called Shalal Cafe. This is a canyon and you can see the lights reflecting above. So once you walk through that dungeon looking canyon, you get to this very cute cafe. I'm about to have a thing called khubuz saj. It's basically dough with cheese and Omani crisps. So she's currently putting the dough on. The bread is bubbling. It looks so yummy. And then they're spreading the cheese. And then they roll it up and cut it into pieces. And this is the result. It looks so good. It's very tasty.
Yeah, very tasty. Yeah.
This is a crazy narrow pathway. Like, this is my hand and I'm struggling to get through. When I come to places like this, I think, what if one of these rocks falls? You guys, this is what I'm talking about. Look, this rock has fell and it's got like trapped in between these mountains. But imagine like you're walking past and it hits you. Oh my God, I think I found the genie in Aladdin. I should rub it for luck. I'm gonna make a wish just in case this is a wishing pot. Today is my last day in Saudi Arabia, or AlUla, and I am going to an oasis. I have no idea what I'm about to see, but this was recommended by my guide, so let's go check it out. Okay, so this van is gonna take me to the spot. They give you drinks on arrival. I am actually so thirsty. Beginning of the oasis, you see like these mud brick houses. This is how they used to live. This is one of the rooms. God, I wonder what they would do if it rained. These are the stairs going up. I would actually love to step in time and experience what life was like back in those days. What do you do if it rains?
Yeah, so this one's supposed to be actually sealed.
Oh right, this is actually sealed.
So the roof is contains sometimes layers, different layers.
Ah. God, he keeps asking questions.
I'll stop.
Okay. I don't know where the nail came
This
from.
question, actually, just to raise a question mark.
Where did it come from?
Yeah, this is actually from the Hijra Railway.
All right.
Here, so they.
Guys, the tour guide keeps asking questions and I don't know the answers. Oh my God, he heard me. He said, I'm not going to ask you any questions anymore. He's like, what is this made of? What is this for? And I'm like, I don't know. This was the mosque, and as you can see, it's got very high security with the thinnest net. The tour guide just asked how many trees do they have in AlUla. Apparently there's 3 million trees, palm trees. And there's a team that actually counts how many trees they have. Imagine having that job. Look at that. There's a goat sleeping in the bathtub and there's this baby goat here. Aww. There's this like cool fence thing. No, I'm scared if I jump they tell me off. I want to jump and it says no jumping. But I wanna. I refuse to get up. This is so fun. This is my view. Do you know what? Those tour guides can just wait there. I'm not moving. This is more fun. Leave us here and come back later, okay? Bye bye. The tour guides actually left us because we wouldn't get up. Oh my god, there's a swing here. Do you know what? I'm such a kid. I enjoy these things more than the actual touring. Now going to an orange road. This is why you need a tour guide, because I don't know what I'm expecting. This is Orange Street. All of these are orange trees, but they're not currently in season. There's a nice water channel here. On this side, it's a cafe. So nice. There's so many palm trees. On this side, it's full of banana trees. There's no bananas currently though. Oh, they've also got a sheep area. They're so cute. They just gifted me a mint tree, but sadly I can't fly with it. I am now in the old town of AlUla. This place has a very traditional old school vibe. They've kept it very authentic and historic, and it feels so nice just walking through the road. This is a mirror installation on the wall. It's so cute, honestly. Every corner is just so picturesque. And this is the AlUla sign right in the heart of the old town. As soon as you enter, they give you coffee. In the Saudi culture, when someone offers you something, you have to pick it up with your right hand. Otherwise, they consider it offensive. All the cafes and restaurants just have such a cozy vibe. And what's crazy is we're still amongst all of these mountains. Do you see? Right on top of one of the mountains, you can actually see a fort. I am gonna go there now. I am on my way to the top of the fort. It's like 2 p.m. so super hot right now. I don't have a bottle of water, but I think it's worth the view. Look at how cool the ceilings are. They've put like iron plates all around. It's actually amazing here. I've asked like 10 people for directions already, but hopefully I found my way. Right, so there's a bunch of stairs and I'm gonna make my way all the way to the top. Honestly, I feel like I go on holiday to relax, but I never end up relaxing. Like, I end up doing the craziest activities. There's a lot of stairs, you guys. I'm like out of breath, but I'm almost to the top. Almost, well, that's what I tell myself anyway. It's super windy up here, but it says these stairways were carved more than 2,600 years ago. All around the fort, all around me, you can see mountains. It's just surreal. That is the strip that I was just walking on. This right here is all the old houses, and it goes all the way around. This side of the city, you see like a bazillion palm trees. My last and final stop of the day is a place called Elephant Rock. It's basically a rock formation which looks like an elephant. This is the rock. Do you guys see it? It actually looks like an elephant. I'm now entering under the rock. It looks crazy. All around this elephant rock, there's these really cool like table settings with the view itself. They also have a few restaurants and cafes around. That's the famous Salt, which serves like fried food. And then you've got coffee here, buns. I think that one serves shisha. I can see my own reflection in that mirror. Ugh. There's just such a calming aura about AlUla. Like, from all the cities that I visited so far in Saudi Arabia, this has by far been my favorite, but I guess it's because I connect with nature so much.